Hey there, YouTube. What are you guys doing today? Get over here. Ooh, I turned this down. All right, got my new computer set up here. You can see what we got here. You can shut this down. Look at this. Coming in hot. See, this is what I stare at now. So I have that little computer on my desk. I got this big thing with a magic keyboard. Look at all this stuff. That's what I've been up to. You know, getting my office ready. You know, check that shit out. See if we can. I like watching it on here because the chat stays on there a lot better. What's going on, fellas? How you guys doing Saturday? Don't mind some of the noise. Some of the trucks will be rolling in from time to time, you know, coming in. Yeah, I bought a Dozer today. Actually, I went halvesies with a friend on it. We bought a trailer, too. I had to go to 2 different places in Kentucky to iron that whole deal out. But I bought that D4 Dozer. It needs a little bit of work. It needs trunnion bushings, which are easy to get. Needs to be greased. I can tell you, it looks like one of those things that Brian Van Dyne owned. You know what I'm saying? Not high on the maintenance, and it needs to have the steering adjusted in the tracks. Like I feel like the transmission is good, but you gotta like. One lever is fucking hard. One lever is real easy because there's bushings roll out, but the other one I think is the one that the lever rides on like this. So like the inside left track moves real good. But the other one, you can get it to move. You just got to pull on it hard like it's in a fucking bind is what it feels like to me. But it looks, I mean, the guy came, and also I wasn't revving her up high enough. I mean, this dude put her on full fucking song, and he had her running pretty good. But, like, it takes a little bit to get used to it and all that shit. But, you know what I'm saying? I got a D4H Dozer. 1990 model. I do believe it's a 90-horse version. I don't know that much about it. You know what I'm saying? First bulldozer. I know that the deaccelerator pedal works and all that stuff. The blade works really well. Like, all that shit is real good. We just got to fix the other shit, and it could use track pads. So eventually, but the sprockets and undercarriage is really good for what I'm going to use it. It's basically going to, you know what I'm saying, sit at his house, and we're going to use it to. He has a 50-acre farm, so we're going to do some farming type shit with it, and I'm gonna fucking knock her down. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna knock some trees down at my house and cut in a driveway. Yes, I'm going to tow that with the blue truck. Yes, I already bought a trailer for $7,000. I bought that today. I got to go next week and get that. You know what I'm saying? Chris, I'm going to tell you like I told everybody else, okay, that asked me, why would you buy a D4 Dozer? Okay, and I'm going to tell you the same reason I gave everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Why is the sky blue? Why does the wind blow? And why does it rain? You know what I'm saying? Yes, it's a high track. Yes. I'll make a cool video going to get it and all that shit. You know, yeah, because I can, you know. I mean, if you got a dick, why can't you show it every once in a while? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's all right. That's all that it's for. It's not for anything. Did I ever run a D4 Dozer? No, I ran one today. You know what I'm saying? I got one. But you know what I'm saying? Like, if you have a 12-inch cock, you know what I'm saying? Every once in a while, you just got to pull it out and show it to people. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I look at it, you know? So, like, even my wife and his wife ask, why do you idiots need a D4 Dozer? And I said, listen, We discussed this at lunch again. We bought it. Everything's fine. You know, what's up, Blake? Yeah, you got to whip out your cock from every now and then. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, 12-inch cocks. You know, Blake, every once in a while, you just got to show it to somebody, you know? And that's when people like, you know, that's what people talk about, you know, just because I can. You know what I'm saying? So it's no big deal. And plus, this thing was pretty. It was pretty reasonably priced. You know, to be honest with you. So I mean, it's a fixer upper. It's not a machine. I don't think you could go out and make a bazillion dollars with. That's not what it's designed to do. My buddy wants to build a horse arena for his daughter to ride her show ponies around it. That's what I call it. You know, her $80,000 fucking horse that walks around. I don't know what the fuck this thing does, but you know, he needs something that a riding ring is what he said he wanted. I'm like, whatever. I really don't care. I just wanted to knock trees down. You know, like if people piss you off, you just go out there and knock trees down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, worst case scenario, you fix it and sell it later. It's an apocalypse machine. There's not very many electronics on this bastard from 1990. I mean, you spray some fucking Bill Cosby in that bastard, and she'll come to life. Yeah. Well, Pablo Dablo, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's got to overcompensate for something. Okay? I don't know who in the hell he is. He's probably some troll. You know what I'm saying? A chainsaw will knock down trees, but it's more difficult. Okay, Tim? You know what I'm saying? It's more difficult. Like, if you had a chance to get a D4 Dozer or a steel Home Depot chainsaw, I mean, which one would you get? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of a no-brainer. I don't give a shit if the tree huggers hate me. I really don't care. I don't really give a shit who hates me. You know what I'm saying? Listen, if I gave a shit on people that fucking hated me, that line would be fucking very long. Okay? You know what I'm saying? The line would be very long. So if you hate me, go ahead and get in that line. If you want to call me a motherfucker, go ahead and get in that line. You got a long way to go. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I'm familiar with the Kill Dozer guy. He used a Komatsu. You know what I'm saying? He used a Komatsu dozer. A lot of people thought it was a D, I think 9, but it was a Komatsu 475, I think, or 375. One of the big dozers. Yeah, I don't give a shit who hates me. You know what I'm saying? I really don't care. I don't give a fuck. I'm not here to make friends. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to do exactly what I want to do and move on with my life. You know, some people get all worked up. Oh, God, you got to be nice to people and you got to be sensitive, Justin. And what about their feelings? You know what I'm saying? Who gives a shit? Right? Good point, Sydney. It will not get the tree stumps out either. Good point. Good point. I'm in there like swimwear. You know what I'm saying? You know, just saying. Just fucking saying. All right? I mean, this thing's going to be awesome. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be bulldozing shit over till I get this thing. I bought a trailer. It's a 20-ton flat deck, and it has ramps, and it kind of comes down. Yes, it is a 4-cylinder dozer. Yes, it is. I'm saying it was bigger than I thought. You know, but the blade works real good. You know, we'll be out there just mauling shit. I'm sure I'm gonna fuck up some shit running it. You know. But it's a pintle hitch trailer, air brakes, and all that stuff. It's older. What was I gonna say? It's an older one. It's a 1994. I think it's an Interstate 400 DLA is what I do believe the trailer is. Oh, Ryan, yeah, the guys talking shit about me selling the gas. They just don't know what it is. And you know what I'm saying? Like what it is. And they don't realize how much shit cost. That's another thing. What type of money? I paid 20 grand for the Dozer, which is pretty reasonable. Yeah, I got everything. I'm well-rounded in the shit to fuck with. You know? And the trailer we paid 7 grand for, which is pretty good. I thought the Dozer was pretty nice because I found a John Deere that was fucked up, and the guy wanted 16 grand for that. You know what I'm saying? No, Reed, I haven't had any interest in the gas. I mean, I got the typical Facebook trolls. Like, I got one dude that said he'll outrun me in a stock KTM four-wheeler, and I laughed at his face. I said, dude, you don't know what the fuck this thing is. You know, like, just nobody knows it. You got 10 grand in the motor. You got 20 grand or 26 grand in getting it shipped over here. You got, let's see what else. You got some other shit that I put on there. You know what I'm saying? OMF wheels, them are $1,500. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can buy them from OMF. You know how long they take? 18 months to get. So, you know, it's kind of, it's hearsay. So, we are not getting in the bulldozer business, okay? This is like you having your lawnmower, okay? We're directly into just around his farm and around my house. I'm not looking to get any other thing. I have a quad that I think I'm going to ride all the time. I'm trying to thin it down to just 3. So I'm going to keep my Walsh hybrid because I kind of like that. That's rare enough. I'm going to sell the gas if somebody offers me real money for it. I want to buy a Cat 953 track loader. If anybody has a Cat 953 track loader, I'll be looking to get one of those anytime soon. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be looking for one of those 953. 963 is just too big. Like a 53 would be pretty good. Some type of track loader in that size I'd be interested in. And that's what I want to sell the gas for, is to get that. You know? Don't buy a 953, they're gutless. So you're saying get a 63, but I only need it to clean out my bin over here. Like, I just wanted one to clean out the asphalt bin over there and something sturdy enough that it could move that shit with a tooth bucket. You know what I'm saying? Is what I'm looking for. It's not to move massive amounts of dirt. You know what I'm saying? Will a 953 do some lightweight digging? Yes. You know what I'm saying? Will it lift high enough to get in the dump trucks? Yes, I do believe it will. So that's really what I'm looking for. People don't pay the Dozer show-ups. You know what I'm saying? People don't pay the Dozer show-ups. When I buy a Ferrari, I'll get a brand new one. If I ever buy a Ferrari, it'd be brand new. I'm not buying new equipment because, you know, I'm not going to spend 200 and some odd grand on a bulldozer or something that's just going to sit out there that I'm going to use it 50 hours a year. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? I'm not interested in that. I might use this bastard to plow snow, though, here at the shop. I will tell you that. So I'm trying to sell the gas. I'm trying to do all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know, we'll see. You know, maybe somebody will want it. You know, it is a one-of-a-kind unit, so it's not like it's going to be, fucked up or anything like that, you know? How much am I asking for what? The gas? I'm asking $37,000 for it. I mean, that's what it cost with inflation and trying to get it over there or over here. It's from Austria. There's only 3 of them in the world, you know, and there's only one like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty good. I mean, you got to think, to buy a Husqvarna motor with all the wiring, or to buy a KTM motor, is $5,000, okay, with the wiring, and then Twisted Develop, it's another $4,500 for them to do whatever you know what I'm saying, to do whatever they do to it, and then you got a Vortex on there that cost $1,000. Then you got $4,000 worth of fucking Stage 5 Elkas. Then you got titanium A-arms that you could just, you can't even get those. They don't make them. I mean, you could call Walsh and he makes one, you know what I'm saying? He makes one for whatever, but, you know, he would make them. I mean, Cody Ford or Bryce Ford's got titanium uppers on his motocross bike. But again, they're probably $1,500 just for the uppers. Maybe even more than that. Maybe $1,000 a piece. So, I mean, the shits, all metal went up about 50%. It's fucking outrageous. Yeah, I don't think the Dozer would be too high on the trailer. You know what I'm saying? It should be. But we'll measure that out. But a high track's pretty cool to have, because I'm not seeing a lot of high tracks. You know what I'm saying? Especially D4s. I've seen a lot of D6s. Never seen the D5 high track. I don't even know if they make those. Let's see here. Let's get over here. Look at this. See if they even make a D5 high track. D5 Dozer. I haven't swung a club. Yes. Oh, yes, they do. They make a D4H. Let's see what this one is. Ritchie Brothers here. Here's a 1994 D4H with a ripper. Guess what they want for that? $54,000 with 14,000 hours on the motherfucker. So you know that's fucking expensive. I think the new D5s are the same size as the old 6s. So that's fucking 100. 7 extra wheelbase is overall length is like 305 inches. You know what I'm saying? Or it's longer than that. 352 inches is the overall wheelbase. That's from center to center. So 352, I do believe. See what the D4H specs are. Look at images. There we go. Let's see here. D4H. This one's got a lot of shit on it. Here we go. Marketplace. There's one. That one looks a little rough. Tracks look the same though. 5. Ours is not a cab. Ours is an apocalypse dozer, you know. In Ohio are expensive. Oh, it has 99 horsepower. It has a 3204 engine in it. Let's see. 19. Jesus, nobody's in here. Everybody left. Let's talking about bulldozers. Get the 953. Okay. You just said get a 953. The other guy said no. You know? So I'm kind of confused here. Everybody ran out of here. All right. Here's 1990. This is, you know, some of this shit sold for... We had a different blade on ours. Ours has got... These all got 6-way blades. Ours have the trunnion, so it's set up for pushing. I don't... That must be a different option. You know? Right? Because I've seen it with the 6-way blades. This one's a different style. Especially for like a 1990... It's a 1990 machine here. Oh, Jesus, I haven't seen one like it. Anyway. We did have... how would I say this? One of the goddamn alternators took a shit. So the battery wasn't charging, you know? That was about the only difference. Yep, I sold the LTR. I'm going to sell another KTM tomorrow if the guy will come by and fucking deal with me. I got the shit all on it, you know? I'm going to get that over here tonight and charge the battery and all that stuff. And then I got to put shocks on it. And then this dude can come and get it, you know? But other than that, that's what I got going on. Let's see, 1991. See, there's other people that got D4s here. Here's auction time. This has got a high track draw bar. This one sold for 17 grand. How many hours are on it? Okay, it's different than the one I got. The tracks look a little bit better. The sprockets don't. This is from Virginia. It sold in February. Oh, sold price $17,000. This is a Series 2. So there's a bunch of stuff out there. You know what I'm saying? Bunch of stuff out there. So I gotta look at all that stuff. But whew. Am I buffeting? Is it better now? Is the internet not all fucked up? It might be because I was using the computer. No, I'm not getting a low boy. Not getting a low boy. I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, Reed, I got rid of that thing last week. I sold the little dirt bike I had. I'm going to keep the little TRX 90 for running around the house. The pressure washer is 8 weeks away. The guys are coming next week to get it all ran and ready to go. They're going to get it. It's going to be a 3-phase unit, you know. And then they got to run the gas line over to it. But other than that, we got... they said it was 8 weeks away, and I think I ordered it last week. So we got 7 weeks. You know what I'm saying? 7 weeks. 7 weeks before it gets here. Okay, the 49Xs are nice, okay? I like the 4900s a little bit better because I love the switches and all that stuff. The 49X is all the same interior as like a Freightliner Cascadia, and the cab is the same as a Freightliner Cascadia. They do a little bit stuff that changes the hinges and whatnot. And they change the frame rails to make it more vocational and all that stuff. But it's okay. I am buying... What? Where in the hell is my pressure washer specs? Okay, I'm buying a Hotsy. Okay, it's a Hotsy pressure washer. Let's see what we got here. It's a Hotsy pressure washer. Okay, it's a Hotsy. It's an electric one with a propane. It's basically the same pump that I have now. It's just electric, so you don't have to hear it. I'll travel, you know what I'm saying, 4 to 5 hours from Cincinnati to get a track loader if it's in decent shape. I forget what the fuck the goddamn whatever what it is. Yeah. Well, if I could find a track loader for 10 grand that run, I would buy that all day. The new Detroit automatics, I like them. They're pretty good. You know what I'm saying? They run real well. I can tell you that. They're strong. They shift real smooth. I mean, they shift about, it's in between an Eaton Ultra Shift and a Allison. And Allison is more seamless. This thing just runs amazing. You know? So it's not too bad. Yeah, a backhoe, though, they just can't, you know, they're really good, but to get one that I would need, you need a big one. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need like a 436 or something like that. Remember the old ones used to be 436? Now I think they're like 470s or something. I don't know. Cat changes their number creation all around there. No, you do not have to adjust the clutch in the new Detroits. No, you do not. They're like the Ultra Shift. They're self-adjusting. I'm going to tow it with the blue. I'm going to tow it with the blue Western Star, the little quad axle I got. It already has a pintle hitch and everything on the back of it. It's pretty nice. Yeah. Well, if I wanted to spend 105 grand, I would buy a Caterpillar fucking, what do you call that? Caterpillar track machine. Bobcat, but I don't want to spend 105 grand. I'm sorry, because if I wanted 105 grand, I'd want I would want here. I would want what do you call that? Yes, I did get the new. I did get the air brakes fixed. If you give me a minute, I'll show you a picture and what they do. Hold on here. MICH. Here. Hold on, guys. I'll get to you in a second. I gotta answer this fucking text message here. So, Jesus. Okay. Alrighty. So. Let me get that off. You don't need to see that. Oh. All right. Let me go here. Let me go here. I gotta download them here. Give me a minute. I gotta find them. Where the hell is Matt? Here we go. Okay. So I don't know if you guys can. I don't know if you can. Where's the camera? Okay. I don't know if you could see that, but see how they turned them up on the end? That's what you want. See this? Now they're tucked in the wheel pretty good, and the paver can't get in and fuck them up. So that's what they did. You know what I'm saying? Damn it, still losing connection? Yeah, the 953 will do everything you need to do and be able to make a little side money. Yeah, that's what I've been looking for is a 953. I saw a guy that wants one, but he wanted one. He wants to sell it for 37 grand, and I thought, that's a little fucking steep for how kind of foobarred this motherfucker was. So I said, I'm gonna have to let that go. You know, I just didn't, you know, if I could, you know what I'm saying? If I could trade him the gas for that, but again, he would not know what that is. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to find that. Oh, there he is. All right. So we got, hey, Ron Rats, what's going on? I do not pay the money for the extended warranty because it doesn't, whatever. It doesn't work. The CBs we are using some Galaxy like 55s. We have some 85s. I got some Striker 965s and 955s. So I've kind of went to the Galaxies. I do have 4 Galaxy 929s up there ready to go. So when the new trucks get here, they're already ready. All you got to do is put the CBs in them and you're ready to go. So I don't have to pay money for that. CBs are actually hard to get. A lot of places have them on back order. You can't even get them, you know? A lot of places have them on back order. So that kind of sucks, you know? To be honest with you, kind of sucks. All right. Clean up all this shit. You know, we just got shit fucking everywhere. But that's how the CBs are going. There's a lot of things that you can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't get CB radios. You can't get a lot of stuff. How's the new Tarp system? What do you mean Tarp system? You know, I've used the same tarps for, oh my God. I mean, I used some new flip tarp stuff, but they haven't changed a flip tarp in fucking 20 years, okay? I can tell you that. They haven't changed a flip tarp design in honestly 20 fucking years. You know what I'm saying? Just throwing that out there. They have not changed that shit at all. All right, let's see what bills I got. Okay, so those are all Imperials. Then I got AMS oil bills come, you know. This is what you do on a Saturday when you own a business. I got up at 6 o'clock this morning. I drove to Kentucky, 2 places, all the way across the state from each other. So I had to go to Winchester, then I had to go to LaGrange to look at that trailer. I did all that. Then I had to come back. You know what I'm saying? I came back for a little bit. Now I'm trying to get my desk organized so everything can be done with that. You know, and I'm doing a live stream talking to you guys. You know, telling you that I got a D4 and whatever, and we're going to be going to pick it up next week. Next weekend, we're going to pick it up. You know, so that's pretty cool. That's what we got going on. Do you have the Detroit Auto Trans? That's the DD12X. That thing, it still uses a clutch, but it's not like fully automatic. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't use a clutch pedal. How much fuel is there? What do you mean fuel? I have 2,000 gallons in at my shop. You know what I'm saying? I need to get some red if I'm going to get some equipment. You know what I'm saying? Get some red, you know? Be out there doing whatever. Jesus, these people get all excited about that they're DBE, MBE, or MBE, DBE, and WBE certified. Whatever the fuck that means. How much fuel? There's a lot of fuel everywhere. There's fuel No, I've never had that problem. Did my fuel price go up a lot? Yes. It went up. Since Trump left office, it's went up $2 and some odd cents. It's almost doubled since Trump left office. How was the work week? It was okay. A lot of things are happening. I got my dad all taken care of. Okay. My dad is ready to go. It's 15. Holy shit. That means that thing idled forever. Ron, I don't know if I'd take that because the mileage isn't averaging. Is it a pump truck? You know? Jesus Christ. No, they don't kick out in front of you. You know, like you want to. Shit, how would I say this? I've never had any problems with any of the transmissions that I've had. Most of the time, it's all driver error. So they keep moving. You know what I'm saying? It's real nice. That's funny. I'm not coaching Little League. No. No, 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 no. That's not what it is. You know, people are still scared about Trump, and I don't understand the big fucking deal. I charge it's well over $100 an hour for one of my trucks. So with fuel surcharge, it comes out to like 120 an hour right now because you got to think these trucks are $300,000. You know what I'm saying? $300,000. All right, and that's what they're going to be. So that really means you should be charging $300 an hour, but you can't charge that. So it is what it is. Yeah, I would say no. That's a lot of hours. So I think the sleeves would be all varnished up. Chalmers, I've never driven a truck with Chalmers. I know a lot of people run that Chalmers. I like the Hendricks and stuff, to be honest with you. What made you go from Cummins to Detroit? Just to try something different. And the Detroits are a little bit quieter, to be honest with you. So it's all right. Oh, Doc Holiday, you have a bad connection? Yeah, I've been there. You know? I want a track loader. I don't have any money right now. I just spent quite a bit of money. All right, see you later, Diabolical. Yeah, but in Michigan, you guys, you know what I'm saying, you have to charge more because you have longer winter and all that shit. So, you know, that's what you got to do. I don't have to do that. You know, I pretty much charge with whatever I want. You know, that's how you got to do it. That's why, as the farther you go south, the cheaper the dump truck rate is. Because if you can work all year and run night shift all year, you know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be this expensive. I mean, I guess it would be. You know what I'm saying? Oh, got 5 for Monday. Yeah, Dave, that is true. Parts have doubled. Parts have doubled. You know what I'm saying? A ton. A ton. Yeah, they do have sleds they can put 50 ton on in Michigan, too. That is true. You know what I'm saying? Michigan, you do get 50 ton put on you. I've seen those Michigan trains, they're called, and they do put 50 ton on them. You know? So, you know, it is what it is. Why in the hell? Okay. These people. These idiots are washing trucks and it's going to rain Monday. You know? $186,000 max? Holy shit. That's crazy. You know, how many tires does that have? You know? How many tires? All right. Just text me the truck. I'll look at it. You know what I'm saying? I'll look at it. I have not been watching Formula One this year because I don't watch much TV. What are your big plans for the home garage once it gets built? Just to move all my tinkering stuff up there so I don't have to come down to the shop as much and I can go home earlier and tinker with all my shit. You know, that's really the idea. You know, is not do too much of anything else. Right? Anyway, this is how we get dispatched. Gotta fucking put this in. I'm gonna do it tomorrow morning because I'm tired today. You know? Tired today. Let's see here. When you get up that fucking early, it sucks. I don't like to get up that early. Yeah, we do our own tire service. I have a mechanic that comes here. Actually, two. They come on Saturdays. We do everything then. Try to. Yeah, it has been a good year for Ferrari. I've seen that. Their car's been pretty good. Have I ever tried the centrifuge drums? I bought a set to try. What are the centrifuges? I run these web ones that have holes cut in the sides of them to evacuate heat and all that stuff. They seem to be pretty good. You know, I ran those, but you know, is what it is. Why do I run the Hendrickson suspension? Because for a dump truck, the Hendrickson Hallmax is probably one of the best dump truck suspensions out there. It's the most stable off-road, all that stuff. It's amazing. You know, it's better than air ride. Air ride off-road in a dump truck just ain't going to work. You don't get the axle articulation's not right, and you're going to run into stuff and blow airbags. Now, if you were just going to haul gravel up and down the highway, you'd get an air ride truck. Other than that, you don't want one. What do you mean, hopefully they don't fuck up? All the drivers? Yeah, hopefully they don't fuck up. You know, because tires are expensive. Tires went up about $300 a tire. That's a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Like when you have one tire, they go up $300, and now you got to buy 8. It's outrageous. You know, even lift axle tires are fucking high. You're like, dude, this is ridiculous. Yeah, I'm back on the Mountain Dew. Yep, I can't stop drinking it. This is the first one I've had today. Hopefully the Lambo doesn't feel like a turd. Yeah, well, we'll find out in July, because that's when we're going down to whatever. That's when we're going down to Florida. We're going to go down there during then. I wonder where in the hell my other trucks are at. Why in the hell they're out so late today? Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? 2 o'clock, they'd fucking be out there. They're right next to each other, ain't they? Yep. 388. Oh, dude, you need to get the... That thing looks pretty good. I don't know what the hell you're going to use it for, you know? It's got a little mini coffin sleeper on it. It looks pretty good. That's just a lot of hours. A lot of idle hours. What year is this? 2014. Okay. It's a lot of idle hours. Ron, I don't know. I mean, it looks sweet, but looks can be deceiving. How do you cover the cost of tires? You hope you don't tear them up. That's how you cover the cost of tires. Also, we have got raises to offset some of the inflation, but it's not. It takes about 2 years for us to get caught up. And with the regular trucking community, here's another issue that we fucking have in the trucking business, okay? A lot of people that are in the trucking business, I'm going to give you some advice on some people that are in the trucking business. This is not me include, or, you know what I'm saying? I don't include myself like this, but here's what you have, okay? You have a lot of dumb motherfuckers out there that are running a business that probably don't know how to run a business properly. So what they do, and this is a big trucking issue fault, is if nobody would haul cheap freight, the freight rates would go up. If they'd be like, yeah, we ain't hauling it for that. And if everybody said that they're not hauling it for that, the rates would go up, okay? But in the dump truck business especially, what you have is you have people that will cut the rate just to get work because they think they're doing something. Or they're too stupid to realize that they're not making any money. They're rotating a lot of cash, but they're not making any money. And they're not making money to set enough money aside to properly maintain their equipment, properly upgrade their equipment at the particular time, okay? And those people will come and go. But there is so many of those stupid bastards that's what happens. Like, look at Brian Van Deen on fucking YouTube. That guy's a fucking moron. He would cut the rate just to get the job because he thinks he's doing something. He's too stupid to realize that he just fucked the guts out of everybody else that works there. If you said, no, it's going to be this, and I'm sticking to it, you know, I'm not $10 cheaper than anybody else. Well, once they take the $10 cheaper, you know, it's fucking, you know, it is what it is, you know? Like, then what you're doing is you're driving the average rate of the truck down in your area. It's stupid. Don't ever cut rates. Don't do that. If somebody didn't haul something, they didn't haul it for a reason. Because A, you couldn't make money, or you're just hauling it to haul it. I hate the people that are like, well, if your wheels aren't turning, you ain't earning. Not necessarily, okay? Not necessarily. You could also be bleeding money faster. So let's say if it cost you $5 a mile to go down the road, why would you take a fucking anything less than fucking $5? That's your break-even point, is $5. So you got to get shit that's $7 a mile to make money, or whatever you want to call it. You definitely don't take shit that pays $2.39. You know, it's stupid. Well, that is true. That's why his family lives in a box. You're exactly right. You're shocked that I can keep easy the sound the way I treat them. Well, I'm going to tell you that I treat people exactly how they treat my equipment. Okay, and if you don't treat my stuff very good, I'm not going to treat you very good. You disrespect me one time, I'm probably not going to treat you very good. You know what I'm saying? Like, why does just because you're an employee doesn't mean that you get to disrespect me, right? And you may not understanding that you're disrespecting your boss. You know what I'm saying? you're not understanding you're going to disrespect your boss. But when he calls you and says, "Hey, can you come in and haul this load for me?" and then A, you don't answer the phone, or B, you tell him, "No, I'm just laying in bed. I'm not going to do anything today." Okay, that's disrespect one. Or you get here and you fucking run over a whole bunch of shit and then just act like it doesn't matter. That's disrespecting. You know what I'm saying? Try to argue with him on the rules that he made up to run his business. That's disrespectful. When he says, "Hey, I'm going to be away from this," and "Hey, we have a life too. Don't call," you know what I'm saying? Why we're trying to do something, and then people continue to call and make things that they do so difficult when you're trying to get something done, that when they take an off day, they won't answer the phone or even acknowledge that you exist. So that's disrespect too. And so the door swings both ways. I run freight and there's dumb shit. See, that's stupid. I mean, how in the fuck can you run shit for 86 cents a mile? It costs more than that. The driver gets paid almost 50 cents a mile. So you're telling me that fuel in the truck get what's left, 36 cents, baby? Maybe. I mean, that's fucking completely stupid. That's completely fucking dumb. I wouldn't do that. I'm just saying, when employees say it's a bad place to work, ask them, you know what I'm saying? Was the guy always an asshole, or did they make you? Did other employees make him an asshole? Okay, ask yourself that. And 9 times out of 10, it's either, well, this guy's always an asshole, or no, like sometimes it's all right, but then sometimes he loses control. Okay, well then he can't take it anymore, Yeah, cutting rates is stupidity, and there's millions of people out there that do it. I mean, it's ignorant. They think that, like, oh, well, I gotta drive back to, like, here's the thing, like, well, you gotta drive back to town, so why don't you pick up this load for 50 cents? Like, no, that's fucking, no, we're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Assholes don't have cash. I got cash. How do you think I went down today and bought a whole bunch of shit? You think that they're going to take company checks from a guy out of town that they don't fucking know? Get the fuck out of here. You do a lot of deals with brown paper bags. You don't take people fucking goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Other fucking all that. You don't take people checks. Delivering through the armpit of Ohio as we speak. Dayton, Ohio. I hear you. Delivering a dump truck. I sold a sucker to up here. Who'd you sell one to up there? Is it Yeah Man, or is it like who else is in Dayton? What's the name of that? This is gonna sound weird, but there's a black guy up there that I don't know where they find some of these fender flopper trucks that he runs. God damn it, what's his name? Jesus, I don't know if he's still in business. The only time that I've ever seen him, he's never driven a dump truck, but he was in like a pimped out Cadillac. Okay, no, either was it a Cadillac or Jaguar, and he had the alligator shoes on and a suit. And I said, the fuck is this guy doing? Had cologne on and shit. I'm like, God damn, dude. You know what I'm saying? We are fucking gonna go in here and you're picking up a check, from a company. So if this is all you're riding around in, Jesus Lord. I forget what that guy's name is. Jesus Christ. But they got some junk shit. It's like, I remember when I used to drive nights, they would always work nights, but their trucks would be broke down. No strobe lights, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's bad. No checks, cash money. Yeah, no, when you go to buy shit, you don't bring checks. Like, yeah, I got you a check here. Do you remember your wifey's name? Yeah, I remember her name. Yes, I am keeping my Peterbilts. The ones that I've been single shifting, yes, I'm gonna sell 2 later this year, just to try to get some more shit out. Get rid of some more shit. More manual trucks I'm trying to get rid of. What is the real price of the gas? 37 grand. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I do wear flip-flops. You know what I'm saying? So it's all right. Not saying anything bad. I was just saying I forget the guy's name. I don't, but he didn't own dump trucks. He just brokered a lot of them, and they were all junk. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and it wasn't very fair because they were getting the same money that we were getting. It was like, huh, this is not fair, but you know, life ain't fair. I still have my XC quad over there. I haven't done anything with it. The tires are flat and everything. It's bad. You can bring a check, yeah, as long as it's certified. Yeah, no, I did whatever. Cash people like to have because they hold it in their house. You know what I'm saying? They have it in their safe or whatever. I don't do a lot for cash, so you know I probably should do a raffle. If it doesn't sell in a couple weeks, I'll figure out how to do a raffle. I really don't know how to do one. I guess you just set up a PayPal account and then have everybody email you with what the raffle stuff is. You know what I'm saying? If it's like $100 or whatever, you know, $150 for so many tickets. I mean, I think a $200 raffle would be pretty fair on that. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably what we're going to end up having to do. Yeah, I started out with 2 trucks. A $500 ticket. I don't know. Uh, I don't know if people would buy a $500 ticket. I think a $100 ticket. You are right on the money. A 300 grand truck with driver should be worth more than 100. You're exactly right. If you know what I'm saying, let's just say I went out and bought a brand new D6 Dozer. They cost about 500 grand right now. Okay, people would typically charge about $500 an hour to run that equipment with a man. Okay, but we can't get the rates up that high. You know, like I wish we could, but we can't. Well, thank you, Sloth. You know, I'm glad that you said that I'm fat. I know I'm fat. I really don't give a shit. Okay? I like, you know, I do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Not very many people would have it, but I think $100 would be fair. You know what I'm saying? $100 would be more than fair. I'd like somebody to run the raffle for me so people feel like I'm not stealing their money. You know what I'm saying? I just don't have anybody to do that. It would be nice to get close to it because then you could really get the real value of it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, 150 an hour. Yours is a specialized slinger truck, though. So you have to have a guy on that thing that knows exactly what the hell he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I probably have maybe 1 or 2 drivers that could do that. You know, I don't care that people get on here and talk trash. You know what I'm saying? If they want to get on here and talk trash, we can talk trash. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with it, right? I know how to talk trash. I'm real good at it. Yeah, we got to get them trucks rolling. We had trucks rolling today. You know, we had trucks rolling today. Now, nobody will sign off on them, but they won't sign off on the trucks till tomorrow. So, you know, but we had trucks rolling today. I thought it was good. We had 8 trucks working today, so that's good. You got to think we have 15, so more than half the fleet was working on a Saturday, so that's pretty good. It's okay. If you want to troll there, slow sloth, or whatever, that's fucking fine, dude. You know what I'm saying? I can handle it. I'm a big boy. I'm not like these other pussies on YouTube that just instantly block you. You know what I'm saying? Like, for being, you know, I'm not into the being a bitch, you know, whatever. You know, like Coon Trucking, he can't handle the truth. That guy's an idiot, okay? That's another guy that if you listen to him, you've got shit for brains, okay? So that just proves in the world that there's however many subscribers he's got, all right? He is got shit for brains, okay? Shit for brains if you listen to the guy. Because what does he do? He goes on the tool trucks and talks about shit that he don't know what he's talking about. That's like me going to the fucking hospital and just start talking to the doctor about some shit. You know what I'm saying? Alrighty? So, like, it doesn't matter. Fucking stupid. What's the rate on that dozer? It's at my house. You know what I'm saying? It's TDR Racing. You can look him up on Facebook. His name is Tim Doutweiler. That's where you get the dual injector from. You got to get a KTM throttle body from him too. He'll sell you the whole. He'll sell you the whole stuff. It's TRD, yes. But Carson, if you wanted to borrow that sweet dozer, let me get it fixed. You know, and it'd probably be, I don't know. I think a dozer's what? I'm gonna say $200 an hour. Somebody could come run it. Yes, I have apportion tags here in Cincinnati because I travel into Kentucky and Indiana all the time. We do that all winter hauling salt, so, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, look it up on Facebook. It's called TDR. My dyslexia gets me TRD. That's Toyota Racing Development, but it's TDR. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, if you go over to a lot of people's pages and you start making fun of them, or really what they don't like to do is, here's what they do. They want to tell everybody that they're Republicans, but they act like Democrats, okay? Or they act like libtards, the far left. Because what does the far left do? When you start telling them the truth, or, you know what I'm saying, say, hey, dude, all this stuff doesn't add up. You know what they do? They just block you. Or they shadow ban you so you don't know, you know what I'm saying, so nobody kind of believes you. Then they talk shit like, oh, that's not what we're doing. But that's exactly what they're doing, okay? It's called, you know what I'm saying, sleight of hand, fellas. Pay attention, you know what I'm saying? The smart marks don't get ran over very much. You know what I'm saying? So slow sloth, you know, who gives a shit that I'm fat? You know what I'm saying? I do what I want when I want, you know what I'm saying? Your wife would probably want to bang me, you know what I'm saying? Especially when she saw my wallet. Or she realized that I'm not a jackass and I don't live in my parents' basement. You know what I'm saying? She'd be into it. Rocky Top Productions. What's up, dude? You know? Yeah, act like window lickers on the short bus. I don't want to run for the mayor of Cincinnati because I get in trouble for like cussing and telling city council that they're fucking stupid and their ideology is wrong. You know what I'm saying? Wrong. Well, that's good that you're gay. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But it's no big deal. I'm saying that's what they do. I mean, look at it. Look at Elon Musk tried to fucking call him on their bluff, and he's making them look even more stupid. He tried to buy Twitter, and then they're like, "Oh no, 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 we're gonna poison pill that." I'm like, Yeah, you're fucking stupid. The shareholders should fire everybody on that board. You know, fire everybody. Fire everybody. Because that's not what you're, that's not the idea. What it is it says that you don't believe in free speech and you want to control the narrative. You know? I mean, it's like, I kind of knew that the Hunter Biden laptop was real all along, but then now they all come out. Oh man, it really is real. Yeah, 18 months after the fact, and 18 months after, if Biden was still doing good and wasn't such a fucking complete idiot, that would have been completely buried. But he's fucking up so bad, and he's got so much shit fucked up that's why they're starting to turn on him. Like, what do you mean? This guy's an idiot. You know. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand because the whole thinking is going to be like, oh, we can give $800 trillion to fucking Ukraine, but you guys can't erase student loan debt. Well, okay, let's talk about erasing student loan debt. So if you give them $300 to erase student loan debt, are you going to give me 300 grand? Because I didn't go to college and do that. You know what I'm saying? So, like, what are you talking about? And then 9 times out of 10, they're also talking about. Hold on here, shit. Here's another thing. Like, they're saying that. I don't want to get. You know what I'm saying? They're saying that people that have poor credit scores, okay, that's a reason that people have poor credit scores, okay, in the black community. I watched a thing today on it. I watch a lot of stuff when I drive down the road. So I was listening to a guy, and like his thing was that I watched a stat that it said, okay, 90% of white people that take student loan debt in 30 years, they are 20 years, they only have 5% left of the original student loan debt left. Okay, then they said African Americans have, out of the 100% of people that took student loan debt, they are still at a 90 to 95 debt ratio, and they think that that's unfair. Well, I kind of say it's society. You know what I'm saying? I employ both races here, and we have all different kinds. We have some that have really good credit, and we have some that have really bad credit, and it goes on both sides. But there is some depending factors on whether you have good or bad credit. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't agree with that whole theory that, you know what I'm saying? I don't think that you should get student loans in the first place. I don't think that to go to college should cost $300,000 or whatever if you want to be a doctor. I think that that's kind of out of control. I think that maybe you should do a 4-year degree, and then let's say you have to do a 10-year apprenticeship program of what type of stuff. That would be more than, you would get more out of that than any type of college book in writing an essay. You know what I'm saying? To be a doctorate. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's fucking stupid. And it's fucking dumb that they all got tricked into doing that and all that stuff. You know? I mean, it's ridiculous. Ridiculous. I get it, but I don't think it's fair that John Q taxpayers have to pay for your student loan to get wiped out because you made poor judgment. So anytime that anybody makes a poor judgment, I'm supposed to bail you out as a taxpayer or bail you out in life because you made poor judgment. You make bad decisions on how you pay your bills. That when that bill says it's due on the 15th, you have to pay it on the 15th. I don't understand that. That's why when people tell me, like, oh, I don't have credit like that, I'm like, why? Don't you care? Don't you care that that's how the world works? That, you know what I'm saying? If I give you money and you tell me it's due on this date, I have to pay you that money. You know what I'm saying? All right. I just don't understand that whole fucking thinking. Like, why do you, I don't want to talk on the phone anyway. Why do you want somebody calling you and telling you the whole time that you owe them money, or a collection agency? You know what I'm saying? I think that that's stupid. That's fucking totally dumb. And I get maybe some people just don't think about it like that. You know? Well, Chris, let's talk about how housing, okay? Let's talk about buying houses, okay? And that type of stuff. Now, okay, with inflation, your house is going to cost, in the last 2 years, I would say they've doubled in what they're worth, okay? Maybe the last 4, okay? They've kind of doubled it. So 4 years ago, if you bought a house for $100,000 and you put $50,000 in it, so you had a total investment of 150, you could sell that right now for probably 300 grand, or pretty close to 300 grand. Okay, so let's talk about that. All righty, now, and people are like, "Oh my God, this housing bubble is gonna crash." Well, let's think about that for a second. Guy told me this stat this morning. Okay, we are now the worst housing crash we ever had. We lost 20% of value of houses. Okay. You want to call it a market correction, whatever you want to call it. That's still 80% of that. Okay. So if you got a house for 150 and now you think you could sell it for 300, okay, 80% of that is still $280,000 or whatever the number is. That's still astronomically huge. Okay, so that's kind of where everything is. With inflation comes everything costs more. Okay, it costs more to get more to work. You have to adjust salaries. So now the new normal is going to be $27 an hour, right? And you're going to get the same thing as if you got paid $17 an hour. That's life. You know what I'm saying? That's called inflation. That's called printing money. That's called not understanding how the economy works. All right? And when you had people with a such when they stopped making all that shit, then they wanted to start it. Now nobody wants to go back to their real jobs. So, you know what I'm saying? So it's really different. You're exactly right. Universities are about making money. You know what I'm saying? And it's about how in the fuck is your goddamn foot. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know in the last 3 years, they've remodeled the goddamn Alabama football locker room fucking 2 times. 2 times in probably the last 5 years, they have fucking remodeled the goddamn locker room. It's like, Jesus Christ, how much money are they spending on that? No, my drivers make more than $9 an hour. Yeah, so it is a wash, you know? You're not actually doing anything. You're just transferring money, man. That's what a lot of people don't understand. That's why people that bought their houses, look at California. Back in the 70s and 60s, they were buying them houses for $40,000. Now they're selling a shit box for 600 grand. Think about how much those people fucking made. It's ridiculous. I get calls all week too because I have a house. I'm actually an owner of where my dad lives. I'm listed as the owner, but you know what I'm saying? Like it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But anyway, I got to get off here. I got to get ready and go home. I'm sure that Brittany's gonna be mad. She has watched 4 boys all day, so I know she's gonna be fucking pissed. And I want to go out here and look at some shit. You know what I'm saying? See what's going on because I got some work to do tomorrow morning. And also, I want to pull that one quad over here so I can get it kind of ready to go for tomorrow. So maybe I can get this guy to come and get this thing. So I can buy this trailer next week. Fucking no problem. But anyway, you guys have a good one. I'll try to shoot a video of me and my buddy going to pick up this dozer next week. Because all week we're busy. You know what I'm saying? Got way too much shit to do. So, like always, thanks for watching, and I gotta fucking go.